The night was heavy, with silence in the apartment. Building slept under weak, yellow lights. A little girl stood barefoot, on a cold floor holding a blanket too big for her small hands. Her name was Lily, and her eyes were wide as she listened to the wind push against a broken door. Her mother, Emma, sat on the couch shaking as she tried to block the gap with a chair. The lock had snapped earlier when someone tried to force it open. Emma whispered prayers while Lily watched. Her mother tried to be brave. The phone had no signal, and the neighbors were gone for the weekend. Lily remembered the man next door who smiled at her every morning when she went to school. He wore simple clothes and carried his own groceries. He once fixed her toy car and said helping was important. Lily walked to the door, quietly stepped into the hallway, and knocked on the next apartment door. Her small voice trembled as she spoke. "Can you fix our door? Mommy is scared." The door opened slowly and a tall man appeared. His eyes showed surprise and concern. He knelt down to Lily level and asked what happened. Lily pointed to their apartment and held back tears. The man followed her. Without hesitation, inside he examined the broken lock and the scratches on the wood. Emma tried to apologize for disturbing him so late. The man shook his head and said safety comes first. He asked for tools and rolled up his sleeves. His calm presence filled the room, and the fear began to loosen its grip. Lily watched closely as he worked his hands. Steady and strong, he reassured Emma that he would not leave until they were safe. The wind outside howled, but inside hope quietly returned. The man worked carefully using tools from his own apartment. The lock was old and damaged, but he reinforced it with metal plates and strong screws. Emma watched in disbelief as fear turned into relief. She asked his name, and he smiled, saying it was Daniel. Lily sat nearby, holding her doll and asking questions. Daniel answered everyone, patiently telling her that doors are like promises, meant to protect people. When the work was done, he tested the door, pushing hard until it held firm. Emma covered her mouth with her hand, feeling tears rise. She thanked him again and again. Daniel noticed the empty fridge and the thin blanket Lily wore without making a show of it. He brought food and a warmer blanket from his place. Emma tried to refuse, but Daniel gently insisted. The room felt warmer, not just from safety but from kindness. Lily asked Daniel why he helped them. He told her that when he was young, someone once helped his mother when no one else would, and he never forgot that lesson. Emma offered him tea, and they sat together for a moment, talking softly. Daniel asked about Lily, school, and dreams. Lily said she wanted to help scared people when she grew up. Daniel nodded with pride. Before leaving, he wrote his number on a piece of paper and told Emma to call anytime, no matter the hour. As he stepped out, Lily hugged his leg tightly. The hallway lights flickered as he disappeared back next door, leaving behind a feeling of protection and trust. Days passed and life slowly returned to normal. Emma fixed breakfast and Lily went to school, but something had changed. Emma felt less alone. She learned from other neighbors that Daniel was not just an ordinary man. Whispers said he owned companies and employed thousands, yet he lived simply and quietly. Emma felt embarrassed for not knowing, but also grateful that he never mentioned it. One evening, there was a knock on the door. Emma opened it to find Daniel holding a small toolbox and a bag of groceries. He said he was just checking in. Lily ran to him, smiling wide. Daniel fixed a loose window and a broken chair without being asked. He spoke gently and listened carefully. Emma finally asked why he lived so modestly. Daniel explained that success meant nothing if it separated him from real people. He believed kindness should be close to home. Lily showed him her drawings, and he praised each one like a masterpiece. Emma felt strength returning to her heart. She started working again, taking small jobs, and Daniel quietly recommended her to people. Without making it obvious, he never asked for thanks. He only smiled and said, "Neighbors look after each other." The broken door became a symbol of a turning point, from fear to courage, from isolation to connection. 1 year later, Lily stood taller and braver. The door was strong and new, and the apartment felt bright. Emma had built a stable life again. She and Lily baked a cake and knocked on Daniel's door. He opened it, surprised and smiling. They celebrated quietly, laughing and sharing stories. Lily told Daniel she was no longer scared at night. She said she knew someone would always help. Daniel looked at Emma and saw gratitude and confidence in her eyes. He realized that night had changed him too, reminding him why he chose to stay. Human in a world of power and money. As the evening ended, Lily hugged him again and whispered, "Thank you for fixing our door." Daniel knelt and told her she was the brave one for asking for help. The lights in the hallway glowed softly. As they returned home, the door closed. Strong and steady, holding not just wood and metal, but story of kindness that would live in their hearts forever.